Shibby in the house. You're not to the national.
Yep, just got done with day 2 of racing. Had a solid move in turn 1, got into third, and made a bonk out of the turn, got past, came unclipped out of turn 2, and just got back in and tried to chase that fourth back down, but couldn't get clipped back in, and Riley just had a solid move in the turn 2 on me, high load, and then just made a move on T-bone, and I got clipped back in, but just not quick enough to make that high low back on him in the last turn, and just had to settle for the 5th. Was close, but not close enough. Just a little mistake, but it's racing. Can't be perfect all the time, and this is the stuff I'll go home, study, and just get better from, and that's just how it goes. Yesterday, actually went pretty good. I had some solid laps. I went 3.32 in the motos, which was really consistent. I was really stoked on that, and then yeah, kind of tight to get in the semi, but made it work, got through that, got top 3, so loaded up in the main and just did what I could, and not really too quick to the first roller or the tabletop at the moment. Some of these dudes are super strong. I'm good around the track and other stuff like that, but I definitely struggle with my sprint from the gate to, 60 foot, and some of these dudes are just on it there, and I just came out of turn 1 and going for, I think, a 5th. I made a solid move, and me and Cam Wood were kind of bumping, and then I just couldn't shut the door on him. I couldn't shut the door on him, and then just went into that second turn kind of tight, ended up hitting his back tire, came unclipped, and that was all she wrote. Ate shit, and that was pretty much it. So, but first main of the year yesterday, so definitely been struggling a little bit to put everything together in those moments, so it was nice to finally do that, and then today was actually doing what I needed to do, and I won my first moto today, which was pretty cool. Other than that, just a bunch of stuff to go home, work on, get dialed in, and definitely on the way up, just kind of taking a little more than I wanted it to.
Hanging out. How's elite treating you so far?
Well, my first year kind of got screwed from COVID, so I didn't really race at all. And then I got to race Grands, and I actually was sitting second in points by the 3rd main and left the door open to Joris Daudet. He pushed me up in the last turn, so I ended up 5th. But for my first elite Grands, I'll take a main event, and obviously being in that position, leaving the door open to Joris Daudet isn't too bad when he's, a 3-time world champion, a 3-time USA BMX champion. Other than that, though, this year's kind of been a little bit of a struggle. Honestly, just kind of dumb stuff happening. Just not being out front or having a clear run, because I usually catch up or I have a good track speed and all that type of stuff, but when the doors aren't open and a lot of stuff is happening, it's hard to make passes or get through those doors where you usually created in like amateur, where I was able to make passes and do a lot more, because in elite everyone's perfect, and not perfect, but you know what I mean, like everyone is just as good as you are, if not a little bit better, and everyone has different strategies and strengths, and it's a tough class, but we're young and we're ready just to keep working hard until we can become somewhere at the top. So.
Well, you got a new teammate. How's that?
Actually, it's super dope. Me and Cam Larson, we've grown up racing and know each other for a long time, and it was actually in the question for a little while, and I told him, yeah, like, we need to pick him up. This is someone that has everything we can, look for in a rider, and definitely has the speed to do everything he can do out there, and we've, like I said, grown up. He's super cool, fast. He puts in the work, not slack at all. Like, he does everything possible, and it shows out there, and like I said, it was just cool to have a teammate. It was just me and Brooke, so to have someone that I travel to the races and, like, stay with each other, and now we can do it all the time now, because now we're just teammates and can book the same thing, and yeah, it's just cool to have a teammate. And like I said, it's a big brand. It's something that we probably both dreamed of as a kid, being on a big brand and just having like a real sponsor, so it's pretty cool.
Thanks for hanging out.
Shout out to Track Life BMX. Thanks for the interview. Let's get it at the next one.